Bassam's lunch. Musical cards. They looked interesting. A stack of those cards that play music when you open them. Musical cards.
I like how there's a music tone that played actually when we inspected that.
Books in Greek.
Greek?
There was a stack of books, but all in Greek from the looks of it.
That is strange.
Books in Greek. Oil pots. What are those things?
Oil pots, all empty.
Oil pots.
Should we buy one for Boris or Trevor? Yeah, I'm still down with the coughing, viewers. No, I don't know if you guys actually noticed it in the previous recording session. I had it for a while, though. Nothing serious, though.
I had a feeling that Bassam was going to make a success of his business. I had a feeling that Bassam was going to... Hey, Bassam, how's business?
Good to see you, George. Gotta say, the new branding's hitting the demographic right between the eyes.
Really?
Sold anything?
This is a soft market, George. Look to the margins. Look to the margins.
I mean, usually the people that actually just look to the margins usually sell things that are exclusive. If you don't have exclusivity, then yeah, that's not gonna be the way to do it. At least in my opinion of being a businessman for well over a decade.
He struck me as more of an aftershave kind of guy. I didn't think Bassam would have...
Nothing new about all of this?
I didn't think there was much point. I've got some matches.
Always good to have.
I have half a cookie left.
Sorry, George. With margins like this, I can't do returns.
I mean, we didn't buy it from you.
I've still got the cockroach.
Don't let it loose around here, please.
No, not near the sandwiches.
I've got a paperclip.
Very useful, I'm sure.
I didn't think there was much point.
The coin?
Bassam, what's your verdict on this?
Heads or tails?
Sorry, George. I can't help you with that.
Hmm?
Do you like whiskey? I'm afraid it's a cheap brand.
No.
So, all right.
I didn't think there was much point.
Song.
That's an impressive collection of cards you have.
I got them cheap. An entire collection of Swedish #2 hits from the 70s. All in perfect working order. Nostalgia's big, George, and it can only get bigger.
I guess.
Any ABBA in there?
ABBA?
Afraid not. But do you like the Cockney Riot or Charles Charles?
Cockney Riot? I think there was an old band. I don't think it was called the Cockney Riot. I think it was called the Cockney Rejects. It's an old band.
Nah, never heard of them.
Maybe it was a reference to them.
Hairy Lobsters?
Oh, we know of these.
Yeah, actually, I have.
Ah, I thought they'd be before your time.
I mean, most of the music that I listen are actually before my time, but... Well, I'm not gonna say most. No, I'm old. I'm old. But some of them, let's just say some of them.
What's your latest bargain?
Bargain? I prefer the word incentivizer, George.
Incentivizer. Please explain.
Look at the store. Something for everyone, and everything for someone.
I'm gonna assume everyone's gonna like the sandwiches, definitely, or they're gonna agree on the sandwiches.
Any other bargains?
Got a batch of phone covers.
Let me guess. Rhinestones?
Rhinestones? What are these?
Got it in one.
Thank you.
What are these, I wonder? Well, I guess that's that, right?
George!
Nothing else.
Any other bargains?
Not since you last asked.
Yeah, that's it pretty much.
Thank you.
That's it pretty much. So yeah, there's no use for us to be here. Yeah. Well, I guess now we know that Vera security is probably gonna be no more from this point onward. All right, let's head to the gallery then. Uh-oh.
Here I was again at the crime scene.
The copper is sleeping, I guess.
Inside the gallery, I could see lots of activity. Now they preparing for the reconstruction, no doubt.
It's the pissoir.
It was a pissoir.
It was the pissoir. Let's check on the city over here.
The waiter stared passively into the distance. The waiter stared Hi.
Monsieur,
One squirt.
What do you think of this Brett?
Brett.
it makes me feel strange. My mother used to wear it.
Huh. I thought this one is for men.
Your mother? But it's for men.
It was the 60s, monsieur, when girls were like boys were like girls.
When girls were like boys were like girls. That was this case in the 60s? I don't know about that.
He wouldn't want to see it.
Maybe in France. I don't know.
What can you tell me about this?
I am afraid that I know nothing about it.
I knew he wouldn't be interested. Rich tea cookie?
Ah, the biscuit that dare not speak its name. Save it for your English friends, monsieur.
Damn. Well, he's a French dude, all right. Doesn't like the English.
I didn't think he'd be interested. The waiter wouldn't want to see it. The waiter wouldn't want to see it. What do you think of this coin?
If you wanted to tip me, monsieur, you could at least pay me in euros. Or better still, franc.
Francs. I don't think I would. Are they still using it? I don't think they still use it, and even in 2014.
Whiskey?
You offer me cock of the glen, monsieur? Have you no shame?
Cock of the Glen.
The waiter wouldn't want to see it.
All right.
I'll take a coffee.
Are we gonna make it Irish?
I don't think so.
What? You're denying me service?
What?
The coffee you desire, monsieur, is not served here.
Black?
Well, how do you know what coffee I desire?
Because I look into your eyes, monsieur, into your very soul, and I see.
Oh,
Is that right? So what exactly do you see?
damn. These French are more psychic, I guess. No, you're not the first psychic that we've seen so far.
I see a tall glass of milky macchiato, sprinkled with chocolat, with a long spoon, and a biscuit on the side.
Never drank these. I like my coffee black, really. All of that sugar, I'd rather, I don't know, I'd rather eat a piece of cake.
Wow. That's exactly what I want.
It's probably gonna have lower calories. Even. Holy, like, these drinks are actually... there's a lot of sugar in it and a lot of fat, too. So I'd rather eat a piece of cake, you know, with regular-ass coffee.
And it is precisely what you will not get. In my café, monsieur, I serve only café noir in teeny cups.
Teeny cups.
You know what? Suddenly I'm not thirsty anymore.
A thirst for coffee?
So nobody else was here at all?
No, monsieur. I think the police tape is putting my customers off.
Oh, you own this? You own this fine establishment? Quote unquote fine?
Hi.
Monsieur?
Coffee.
Could I just have a...
No, monsieur. No coffee for you.
No soup for you! Damn, he's French and he's already going Nazi on my ass.
So nobody else was here at all?
No, monsieur.
Well, I guess that's that. Yeah, that conversation was worth it. Gotta be honest.
The gallery was bustling with people.
Bustling with people? I don't think so. We only see two. We only see two people, Nave and Sergeant Moo. Or Mo. Mo? Me?
I could see Nave and Moo inside.
Well, I guess George corrected me here.
I assumed that they were preparing for the reconstruction. I could see Nave and Moo. Through the glass, I could see Henri's office. Through the glass...
Alrighty.
The gallery was bustling with people. The gallery was bustling with people.
Yeah, let's head inside.
Nico and I had a good idea who the killer was. Now all we had to do was persuade Nave.
Sir, I already tried starting it up. I think it's broken.
Starting what up?
Nonsense, Moo. This machine has the power of 10 investigators.
But investigators never fail to start up, sir.
Your pessimism is duly noted, Moo. But have faith. This machine will analyze the scene, compute the data, and deduce everything for us.
In 2014? I think it's too early.
The location of the second shooter will be a mystery no more.
Second shooter? Is this guy an idiot?
One moment.
A marvel indeed, sir. Though at the moment it is kaput.
Your pessimism has obviously infected the circuitry, Moo. Let me think for a moment.
What kind of machine is this?
If I could just...
Shh. Eh bien, Moo, now try realigning the laser matrix.
Something tells me that they forgot to plug it in. I can see the wire heading there.
Sir, I have no idea what that is.
Move over, Moo. Now, let me see.
What the hell is this? Definitely looks like something archaic machine. Someone from the 70s that would imagine a machine existing in this day and age.
Oscillating reverberator? Check. Refraction spectrometer? Check.
Spectrometer.
Now, what can I do? Ah, Monsieur Stobacht, it's only you. Glad you could finally make it.
What do you mean, finally? I'm on time, I think.
Inspector, I've got some good news and some bad news.
Uh-oh. Don't tell him that we have bad news.
Oh, yes? I shall be the judge of that.
I think I know who the killer is.
Really?
Yep, he's a gardener called Shears living in London.
Wait. I don't think we established that. I don't think we've already established that, though. Like, we haven't seen if he had a tattoo or not.
Fascinating. And the good news?
We don't need to do your reconstruction.
You joke with me, Monsieur Stobacht.
It's not a joke. This guy Shears was working for a Russian ex-mobster. It's all part of a highly complex fraud.
Gardeners, KGB, fraud. You are fantasist, monsieur.
KGB? We didn't even mention KGB. Russian mobsters are definitely not KGB.
And I have no time for fantasy. Reality is my suitcase, as you Americans say.
Probably you're gonna get it easier with the Russian mafias than the KGB. KGB, dude, they do not joke around.
Now, stand over there and keep out of trouble until the others arrive.
Oh, you French people are lucky that you weren't a part of the Eastern Front.
Well, who are we waiting for?
Mademoiselle Collard and Father Simeon, please. I am very busy. Ah, Moo, a clever choice. But no cigar for you. Try the red.
What?
Mon Dieu!
Well, I guess it is plugged in. Otherwise, it wouldn't it wouldn't be flashing like that. Okay. Guess we're gonna start with inspecting some stuff here.
The poster looked old. I didn't need to touch it. The poster looked...
There's Hector Lane.
It was Hector Lane. I couldn't decide if he was amused or angry.
Probably angry.
It was Hector...
Talk to him later.
Paris looked as beautiful as ever. Paris looked as beautiful as... It was Inspector Nave. It was Inspector Nave. It was Sergeant Moo. He looked flustered. Probably because he was being shouted at.
I definitely worked with people that definitely made me want to shout on them of how not gonna say how useless they are, of how they have low ability of fast comprehension.
It was Sergeant Moo. Probably because he was being shouted at.
Pretty sure that Moo is a hard worker, though. It's not him to blame.
It was a strange-looking machine. It was a strange-looking...
Gonna interact with it later.
55,000. Huh, shame. Just outside my price range. 55...
All of these are gonna be repeat dialogues.
The bust stared haughtily at me. I wondered who it was modeled on. The bust stared...
Did it have a birthmark on its ass? It doesn't have an ass.
It was the door to Henri's office. It was the door to...
Is it open? We're gonna assume that even if it's locked, we can actually Just open it. That's the plug. I wonder if we should be checking on this.
That was where La Malediccio used to hang. That was where La Malediccio...
That's about it, really.
The gap where La Malediccio... The gap where...
Yeah, no reason to actually check on any of these.
Nave's machine was plugged in. Nave's machine...
I wonder if we can get inside. Or they're gonna catch us doing that.
Lane. Stobart.
Provenance. You'll probably know about that.
What's the deal with that device over there?
It's a farce. They've been trying to get it working for hours.
Looks like something out of a 50s sci-fi movie.
It probably is.
That's exactly what I said.
What do you think of Moo?
Who?
Moo, who?
The policeman with Nave.
I assume he's another idiot.
Come on.
Why's that?
I believe one can tell a man by the company he keeps.
Huh. I don't think that's true, every time, but it can be true sometimes.
I'll bear that in mind, Mr. Lane.
Can be true sometimes, I gotta be honest. Not every time, though.
What do you think of Nave?
The man is a buffoon. I have better things to do than wait for these idiots to get their forensic whatnot to work. The only silver lining is that Nave seems more annoyed than I am.
No, it's definitely gonna create a lot of silver lines on his head.
I gather you're the man to ask about the provenance for the painting.
For La Malediccio? Well, you have been busy, haven't you, Stobart?
Alright, let's get the real info.
I'd like to see it.
So speak to Bijou. She took care of the business side of the gallery.
Huh? She definitely, She definitely said otherwise.
The provenance is in the office safe. She has the key.
Lane was a pushover when you had him cornered. Though it looked like Bijou hadn't been completely honest with me after all. I needed to pay her another visit.
Oh, we already got...
Okay, thanks.
We already visited her, though.
Yes, yes.
Sir, I think we are ready to fire her up.
Yes, Moo, I was just about to say the same thing. Do it.
Ah, the moment of truth!
Moo, what have you done?
Pardon me, sir, but I believe it was you who said...
This is no time for blame. You have broken the machine.
Mon Dieu.
Well... Well, no moment, nothing, no moment, grand moment at this time, I guess. Yeah. We have the ability to inspect the machine. Do we want to do that? Well, I guess we can talk to Nave, but he's gonna shoo us away. Didn't intend for that to rhyme, by the way, viewers.
Inspector Nave, may I ask you some questions?
You must wait, monsieur. I am extremely busy.
Sure, it can wait.
And we skedaddle? I wonder if this is something that we can do. We went out to inspect the ketchup. Or the tomato sauce. Tomato sauce. No, 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 no. Oh. I wanted to talk to Mu. What did it say
It was
here?
pointless trying to get a closer look at the machine while Navet and Mu were tinkering with it.
Hmm.
Excuse me.
Please, monsieur, I'm a little busy.
Huh. So I guess, not gonna able to do anything. I wonder if we can actually enter.
Monsieur Stobart, please remain within the main gallery.
Shucks. Inside is the main gallery, though. Yeah, kinda. What do I do this?
If I pulled the plug out, I'd just get Navet even more worked up. I decided to bide my time and wait for the right moment.
We're probably gonna have to use that later. Then. No, I guess we are going to have to leave. Assuming that they are gonna allow us to do that.
Stobart.
Uh-oh.
Monsieur Stobart, you will not leave until this is over. Understood?
But I just need to...
This is a reconstruction. You will remain here until I have concluded my investigations. Do I make myself clear?
But I need to use the pissoir!
Okay, clear.
Uh-oh. So...
I considered making a run for it, but forcing Mu to chase me would have been cruel. And it would have been silly to risk my investigation. Better to play along with Navet and get the reconstruction over as quickly as possible.
So we're actually gonna have to help him? In one way, but how?
It was pointless trying to get a closer look at the machine while Navet and Mu were tinkering with it.
So I need to pull them away. And that is by unplugging that.
If I pulled the plug out, I'd just get Navet even more worked up. I decided to bide my time and wait for the right moment. It was better not to try to enter the office again.
Wonder what we should do now. Well, I can try and call Nico. Are we not gonna call her? That didn't do anything. Yep. For some reason. Rickenbacker? Rickenbacker? Baker.
Mr. Rickenbacker?
Yeah, Baker!
The artist restoring the painting claims there's a provenance that proves Medovsky is the owner.
Why do I sense some doubt here?
Take one guess who signed off on it.
I give up.
Hector Lane, the art critic responsible for the exhibition.
Oh, this gets better and better. Go and speak to Lane. Get a look-see at that provenance yourself.
I mean, we kind of did, and he claims that Bijou is handling the business side of things.
I spoke with Lane. He says the provenance for the painting is in the gallery safe.
Good work, Stobart.
Apparently, Bijou has the key, though when I talked to her earlier, she said she wasn't involved with the gallery.
You need to take a look at that provenance.
I'm gonna go find out why she lied.
Get round there, Stobart. See if you can get the key to the safe, too.
Damn, he's asking us to steal stuff? He's asking us to play sneaky sneaky? We're not gonna be able to talk to Nico at all.
Vera's security had disconnected their phone. There was no point in calling. I didn't need to call the garage.
Yeah, but it is strange, viewers, that the game just told us that, hey, we actually found that Shears was the one that did the killing. But we really didn't find anything. We haven't seen any tattoo marks on him or anything. For it to actually suggest that he might be the one that did it, but no. Would Lane
Can I ask you something else?
help us with this situation?
If you must.
What does it do?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Is Nave a good detective, do you think?
He's as good a detective as I am a dancer.
Damn, he's that bad?
You light on your feet, Lane?
Do I look like I am?
Changed your opinion of Moo yet?
Who?
Moo.
Who?
Never mind. Is there anything else you're not telling me, Mr. Lane?
Get lost.
Wow.
Okay, thanks.
Yes, yes.
That's a really good response. I gotta be honest. What can we do? Though, is there a way for me to? There's something that I definitely need to do here, and just walking out of the door like that is definitely not it.
Monsieur Stobart, please, can you stop trying to leave?
I guess that told me. It was pointless trying to get a closer look at the machine while Nave and Moo were tinkering with it.
How can we?
The poster looked old. I didn't need to touch it.
How can we prove them, force them to actually move away?
The security camera still kept a vigil over the gallery. It was better not to try to enter the office again.
What can we do with that? I don't think that's gonna work.
That was never going to work.
Yeah.
Nope.
Um.
I didn't want to waste time talking about everything in my pockets. I had to hurry up and get out of there, not waste time discussing everything I ever picked up. I was going to talk about that, but then I remembered I had a lot to do.
I don't think Nico is gonna help with that. Oh, we cannot even talk to her.
Excuse me.
Not now.
Inspector Nave.
Oh, now we can actually talk to him.
Have you been a detective long?
Long enough, monsieur?
You've solved a lot of crimes, I guess.
I doubt that.
More than you have had hot dinners?
Hard to believe.
I've had a lot of hot dinners, Inspector.
Oh, yes? How many?
What?
Precisely how many hot dinners have you had, monsieur?
I don't think anyone remember. I don't think people count that. Remember to count all of that.
No, thousands?
You prove my point for me, monsieur. Precision and accuracy are everything.
You truly are a unique and amazing man, Inspector Nave.
Well, I'm glad you are impressed.
Damn. Kissing his ass, huh? Well, that might actually work for us.
What seems to be the problem?
Monsieur Stobart, if Paris' finest cannot get this very expensive and very complex machine to work, then I doubt if an insurance salesman can.
I'm an insurance assessor, actually.
Oh, I see. Well, la-di-da to you, monsieur.
Oh, yeah? Well, la-di-da to you back.
Well, la-di-da back at you, you mean?
Whatever. You are neither qualified nor clever enough to operate such an instrument.
Like us.
What was that, Moo?
Shut up, Moo.
I said, unlike us, sir.
Shut up, or otherwise you're a... shut up if you want to keep your job.
I was sure I could get the machine to work if I could just get Nave out of the way.
How can we do that, though? How can we make him go away? Talk to him
Inspector
again.
Nave. You must be the top dog around here.
Yes, I am the top dog.
How about Top Banana? You the Top Banana too?
What's a top banana?
Kindly cease your babble and let me concentrate.
Just asking.
Monsieur Stobart, if you continue to hassle me, I will arrest you where you stand.
For what?
I decided to drop it for now. Maybe if I just have a quick look? Perhaps you just can't see the wood for the trees.
How ridiculous. Everybody knows trees are made out of wood.
I think that was just an expression.
I mean, you might just not be able to see what is obvious.
What is obvious, Monsieur Stobart, is that I am not stupid.
I beg to differ.
Nor are you made of wood, Inspector.
Exactly. Now, please leave this to the experts.
Inspector Nave. Can I just...
Go away.
Alright, Top Bananas is telling us to go away. Let's try to unplug this now. Oh, that did it. Yeah, I don't like these kind of stuff, viewers. I definitely said that before. A scripted event like that, I don't like scripted event where you actually can do something to something. But then again, like as I said before as well, like if it's something that's obvious, then yeah. But this one definitely took us way too long for us to actually interact with the plug, to actually unplug it. Like, we have already knew that this is what we needed to do. Definitely we had to do some few extra steps to actually initiate that, which definitely something I'm not a big fan of.
Inspector Nave. I know this sounds obvious, but are you sure it's plugged in?
Monsieur Stobart, do you really think I would be so stupid as to not check the fundamentals?
We all make mistakes.
What a ridiculous generalization, monsieur. Look, I can see from here it's...
Unplugged.
Ah,
Do you need assistance, sir?
very funny, Moo. One moment.
That got rid of him. Now is my chance.
Are we really gonna have enough time to
I was
actually
going
do
to have
that?
to figure that out quickly.
Okay. Oh. That's it?
Time to get the show on the road.
That did it. Some sort of a logic puzzle.
See, Moo? I knew I would get it working.
I'm not sure that you...
Precisely. You knew my superior intellect would win through in the end.
Sure.
Yes, sir. Sir, I beg your pardon, but I think there is a teeny snag.
Go on.
We have no victim.
Good God, Moo. Are you suggesting I kill someone for the sake of this reenactment?
No, sir. Just saying we need a body, sir.
And it's gonna be you, Moo.
Ah, yes. I see. You'll make a detective yet, Moo. I, of course, foresaw this, and I nominate you.
Me? Well, I'm not dead.
Have you ever acted, Monsieur Stobart?
I wonder if he actually mentioned anything about him being in a theater or something.
Well, I don't like to blow my own trumpet, but I went down a storm playing the lead in Cat on a Felt-Tip Roof last summer.
Last summer?
You played the cat?
No.
So, not the lead. Half truths again, monsieur.
I don't think that play was about a cat, but...
Nevertheless, here is your chance to play a real lead role.
Meow meow.
But he looks nothing like the victim, sir.
Oh, damn it, Moo. Must you find problems all the time? Let me think of a way to make this work.
Relying on Nave's problem-solving skills could mean a long, long wait. I had to find something to make me more like Henri. I'll have a look around. Maybe I'll find something.
Yes, you do that. Verisimilitude is the key, Stobart.
What is that word? Verisimilitude? Never heard of that. Oh, hey, it's Nico.
Ah, you have arrived at last.
And the priest.
Please, make yourselves comfortable. We are just making some last-minute adjustments.
Father Simeon, Nico.
Hi, George.
Welcome to the asylum.
Let me guess. Nave is overjoyed we've solved the case and he's putting us up for an award.
Not precisely.
Not quite. I told him about Shears and Medovsky. He says it's fantasy.
But that's crazy.
Yes, ma'am. He is, a little cuckoo in the head.
Tell me about it.
So what do we do now?
Carry on anyway, and nail Medovsky.
What about Nave?
Ignore him.
And this charade?
The reconstruction? Well, sooner it starts, sooner it's over.
George, what on earth is that machine?
I don't know. I can't even find a joke for this. Like, what? Like, what's the point of it?
It's Nave's baby. Supposedly, it's going to analyze the crime scene and tell us what happened.
But we already know what happened.
Sure we do. But Nave doesn't.
Quiet, please! How can I concentrate with all this racket going on?
Lane was right. Nave was an idiot.
We can talk to him some more. Or really, should let him dabble a little bit with his stupid machine and actually try to talk to the newcomers and see what they have to say. Alrighty. We haven't really seen a lot of Father Simeon. Really interested if he's actually gonna bring some. Well, there's a lot of religious symbolism in the La Malediccio, but he thinks that he doesn't think so for some reason. Well, at least he thinks that like there's something devilish about it. I'm not gonna say. Not sure that devilish is the correct word to describe what he said. Well, he might actually describe it again for us if we talk to him.
Father Simeon looked agitated. Father Simeon looked agitated. Nico looked frustrated. Frankly, I didn't blame her. Nico looked frustrated.